Well, Allen Callan dog warden Julie Shellhammer is in with a beautiful and a friendly dog looking for its forever home. So,
yeah.
Julie, welcome. Tell us about this dog.
She was actually surrendered December, beginning of January, so we've had her for quite a while.
Okay.
I'm not sure why, because she's a wonderful dog.
She really is. She's beautiful, too.
She's probably got some border collie in her.
Okay.
She's 10 months old. Aren't you? She's a big girl.
She's got a little baby there. She's stuffed a little animal. And so tell us, like, what are the traits of this dog? Like, what kind
Border
of...
collies are a herding dog.
Okay.
You know, I don't know what all she's mixed with, but she definitely has some border collie in her. And as a herding dog, they like to, you know, maybe herd kids. As well
maybe
as
a good thing.
Anything, yeah, anything they can. Can you show them how you can sit? I know.
She knows where the treats are.
The treats in my pocket.
Yeah, she knows those treats are in the pocket.
Sit. Good girl. Border collies are very smart dogs, quick learners, great for normal exercise. I mean, they don't have to have a lot, but she's still a puppy, too.
Yeah,
so.
She likes to play, obviously. Yeah. She's got her little stuffed animal.
She's good with everybody. The other dogs,
oh my goodness,
everybody.
Yes.
She's just trying
she
to,
just came right up
everybody.
and was just like, just a nice dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's got the black and white colors to her, and she just likes to give kisses, and just a good dog. Yeah.
Gotcha. She is. You know, we've had so many dogs come in. You know, the biggest tip that I can give people is please make sure you're allowed to have the dog and get a spay or neutered as soon as possible. Most vets will do it at 3 months and up. Time they hit 2 years old, the testosterone kicks in the male dogs. That's when we see our dog bites. So we want to, you know, definitely get these dogs.
I always heard it was about 6 months. Is that the typical age?
A lot of vets will do six to 8 months. You can do them as early as 3 months.
Okay.
Depending, you know, if it's a big dog, going to be a big dog, puppy, you can do it earlier than that. So if you do it early, you can cut down almost all the chance of testicular cancer on the males and the mammary cancer on the females. So it's great for your dog to be healthy and live a lot longer by having a spay and neutered.
Yeah.
You know, make sure you have a good rapport with your veterinarian and try to get all the puppy vaccines done, because viruses are so contagious.
Yes.
And, you know, everything, everybody crosses every path. So try to get the vaccines taken care of as a puppy. Sit.
Yeah.
Good girl. And yeah, so she's a lovely dog. We have several dogs. We've had really good success with adoptions right now, but we've also had like up to 10 dogs come in a day.
Wow.
A day.
A day, that's crazy.
Yeah. People losing their homes, that, you know, can't take the dog with them.
Yeah, and also just lose the dogs on the loose.
Yeah.
Which I want to bring up those dog tags too, because of that.
Yeah,
you
if
know,
they have the tag on them, we can return them right then and there immediately. And if somebody finds one with a dog tag, they can look the number up and get it back to the owner.
Yeah.
You know, it's especially important when you have a case of an emergency. If a dog's been hit by a car or something happened, we have to be able to get hold of the owners. It's a law, but you know, the most important thing to us is to be able to get the dog returned back to the owner. Because you know, when you have up to 10 dogs coming in a day, it's just impossible to get them all adopted and tracked down. I check all the lost and found sites as I can, but there's so many now. You need to call our facility. The dog warden's office is where all stray dogs are supposed to come, and we check them for microchip. Microchips are great if you have them registered. So make sure if you do get a microchip that it gets registered, and if you move, it's really important to update us as well as the microchip company.
Yeah, well, I can't tell you how many times I've seen on social media people losing their dogs, or you know, escaped, or don't know what, you know, they don't have dog tags. Yeah. You know, so it's hard to.
And if they do, they're in the kitchen drawer.
Yeah, exactly,
Which doesn't
right.
help a bit.
It doesn't help a bit, exactly. So, but this one is super friendly, just a love bug, you know. I love when she plays with that little thing.
Yeah, yeah, she was just throwing it all over. She's still a puppy, 10 months old. Like I said, we know a little bit about her because she was an owner surrender.
Yeah. Now, if somebody wants to get this dog, which hopefully they will, it's an easy process, right?
Yeah, we have a short application to fill out. We find out most of our information from talking with people. Try to get it to the best fit as possible for the family, because we don't want the dog returned. We want it in a permanent home.
Yeah.
So they're all spayed, neutered, vaccinated. Most of them that we can tell have also been some type of potty trained. So, you know, they keep their kennels real clean. We can't make any guarantees, of course, unless it is owned, and we know for sure, but yeah, we've got some great dogs right now.
Yeah, well, let's get this.
And the spay-neuter program, I want to make sure everybody understands we still have some spay-neuter money for the people who live in the city limits of Lima. They can come in and get a $75 off voucher to have their pet spayed or neutered. You're not a lap dog. You're too big. You're too big for a lap dog. Yes, you are.
Well,
So,
Julie,
yeah,
let's get
these dogs spayed and neutered.
Yeah, well, thank you
And
for
tags on them.
Exactly. Thanks for coming in today. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having us.
Well, don't go away because medical news is coming up next.